I'm tired of the summer. I'm actually ready for winter weather.
Wow.
Really? Not so much winter, but like fall. Like I'm ready for, I'm wearing a sweater right now. You know, I was feeling, very
I'm ready for boots as well.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm tired of sweating, I've been sleeping like with my windows open at night. Some of the windows like in my room because it's like get nice and cool.
I don't trust opening my windows in my apartment.
That's fair.
I don't know if my window will fall out. I don't know if
I'm sorry, sis.
I might open it and it won't close again.
Oh, no.
Listen.
Oh, no.
You sound like, what's his name from Family Guy? Bruce. Oh, no. I know. No?
I think I might know who you're talking about, but I don't.
Family Guy fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what she said.
I watch it every once in a while.
I watch Family.
Yeah, because you don't watch nothing new.
I did. I just watched Clickbait. I just watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all need to get on her in the comments and be like, sis, it's time to expand your palette.
I am. I'm like, I enjoy Family Guy at night. Like, I literally fall asleep to Family Guy all the time. I mean.
No, you don't.
Well, then give me something else to watch.
We give you plenty of options. I give you plenty of options. You'd be like, I
don't like Bridgerton. I don't want to watch that.
Bridgerton, that man is so fine. You should just give it a try. You haven't even given it a try yet.
You know what? I've already made an appointment to have a self-care Friday evening, so maybe. Nah, I'm not.
See, she won't even give it a try.
I can see myself watching. I did see Martin Lawrence You So Crazy is on Hulu, and I will be watching it. I haven't seen that stand-up in so long.
I think we should just start the show.
I'm just saying, okay.
Nope, let's just start the show.
All right.
So sad.
Give me something else, not Bridgerton. I'll watch something else though.
Like what?
I don't know. Anything. I don't want to watch Bridgerton. What is Shonda Rhimes' issue? What is her obsession with I don't just know.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone. We just talking
straight up.
Like,
welcome to this week's episode.
Yes,
it's episode 29, right?
It is 29.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds good. Let's go with it.
We'll go with that.
I'm your girl CRT,
and I'm your girl Sherelle B.
And this is Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast
where we wrap the culture up in color.
That is right. And also remember, you can find us on itstheblock.com.
It's the block.
Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, Black excellence, Black lifestyle. That's where we are. That's where you need to be. Like Period. Visa. Do you remember the Visa commercials? Everywhere you want to be.
Yeah, I do.
They don't make Visa commercials anymore.
Did
they really need them though to begin with?
Honestly,
your dad made a great point this past weekend too, like about how like there are medicine commercials, but you really can't just go up to a doctor and be like, yo, I saw Lexapro and I was like, yo, doc, like let me get some of that. Points were made.
Listen,
he made a great point.
Chris Rock said it a long time ago in his stand-up Never Scared. He said, these drug commercials literally make you think that you have something that you don't. He said, I saw a commercial the other day that was like, do you go to sleep at night and wake up in the morning? And he was like, hey, yo. You know what I mean? Like,
real talk.
That stand-up is old, but, and he said it like, it don't even show you what the pill does. You see a lady on a horse or a man in a tub, he cutting his grass. Like, what does that have to do with depression?
And then the side effects like,
yeah,
they call that diarrhea. And like, what?
The side effect says everything except for get better.
diarrhea, muscle relaxation,
everything. But I got the pill for
cataracts. Just like everything.
Why do I have diarrhea in my eyes?
Right, this is like,
my eyes.
What does it got to do with my butthole?
Seriously, I don't get it.
How does that correlate?
Very ghetto.
So yes, anyway, welcome to this week's
I mean,
oh God. No, because that'd be wild. You go to the doctor for some eye medicine, and all of a sudden you got like chronic diarrhea.
Right, or your foot hurt. Like, wait, what?
How does that correlate? Hell,
I got a muscle relaxer and my leg hurt. Like, why?
It doesn't make sense to me.
None of this makes sense. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh, that was funny. All right, sis. What can't you wrap your head around?
You know, this was one I was going to do last week. I cannot wrap my head around these new remakes and reboots of TV shows that are coming out. I saw that they are doing a reboot of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I saw that.
They actually casted their Will Smith. The great thing about the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is that the character Will Smith was played by Will Smith. And I personally think that all these remakes and reboots it just really shows the lack of originality in Hollywood. You get what I mean? I really don't know why we need to remake something that is so classic. And that goes for Fresh Prince. You know, they trying to reboot Friends, Will and Grace. Why?
Let those shows just be.
It's done. Just put the episodes on Hulu or Netflix or Prime or wherever, and let's do something new, fresh, and original.
Please.
You know, when the majority, and the crazy part is the majority of the new, fresh, and original content is not getting looked at. You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh, well, we heard that you're redoing Friends. We heard that you're remaking Family Matters. Or we heard that you're redoing Martin. Like, no, I even saw a TikTok today. It was like, since they're redoing Fresh Prince, they should redo Girlfriends. And I said, look.
No.
You know, and she literally was like, Joan should be Yara Shahidi.
No. I'm sorry.
Right, exactly. Lynn could be Zoe Kravitz. Already, the cast is all over the place.
Yeah, no.
Because there will never be another Joan, Tony, Lynn, and Maya. Those women are icons in itself for that role. So let's just like there will never be another Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that has the impact that cast did. Light skin on Viv and dark skin on Viv.
Yeah.
Either way, it's not gonna work. So me personally. I might give it a try just to kind of see, you know, if, you know, there's no Family Guy on or anything. But I'll see. I don't like it.
I agree with you. I mean, and I hate to be this person, but, you know, I think a lot of like some of the best programming now is coming from books. Some of you. I'm not even trying to be funny, but a lot of the original, the newest and original programming, like there have been a lot of books I've read even just this year that I'm like, oh, that's being made into a movie. Oh, this is being made into a movie. So I mean, I don't know if writers who write TV shows and movies are having like a hard time, but book writers are like they're doing well. They're getting their books published and made into movies. Yeah. So I mean, what does that say? Like, where is the creativity in terms of being like a writer? You know, for TV shows and movies. Yeah. I
even saw that they're doing a reboot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith starring Childish Gambino, and I forget there's another woman that he actually played with when he was in Star Wars. And apparently she left the project already. Oh, God. So, of course, you know, Black Twitter was like, I think that Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Nicole Bahari could be great. And I'm like, I agree, but why can't we just leave Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie
as it is,
as Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and that's that?
Yeah, it was a fun movie. It was cool, you know.
Great movie.
Brad left his wife there.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that is true. That's how that happened. You know. So yeah, let's just
yeah.
And then Childish Gambino.
I don't want to see him, man. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see him in no Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yeah. He doesn't.
Can we get Atlanta? Can we get a season 3 of Atlanta
How
first?
about that? Paper boy. All about that paper boy.
So,
yeah. As for me,
I like it. What can you wrap your head around?
Well, since we're on the topic of TV shows, we watched Clickbait this weekend, and all y'all can go to hell. Everybody a part of the show. The cast, the crew, the production team, the editors. All y'all are going. Actually, y'all can't go to hell because you guys are already there. You're going straight to hell.
What was the problem?
I hated that. I'm not going to spill it. I'm not going to spoil it for our viewers, but I definitely live tweeted everything I was thinking. I have a whole thread on my Twitter page about who I thought it was going to be, and I'm highly disappointed. And like I said, y'all all are going to hell in the handbasket.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought the ending sucked. I'm sorry. I was disappointed, yo. I was disappointed. I wasted so much time. Like, I was so invested in this show. Because I was like, oh, man, I know who the killer gonna be. I know who it is, and I was wrong, and I hate that.
So did you hate it because you were wrong?
Yes.
But you can't.
Yes, I can. So
you're telling me you predicted every ending to every, like, what about the books you be reading? Do you predict the end of the book?
No, and they can go to hell too.
Wow. This is just Virgo energy here. That's all this is.
But I really did. I just the person who ends up being you, like, what? Like,
I can't front. When I first saw it, I was like, huh. Definitely a way to throw a curveball. I will say that. Like, the curveball, you like, wait a minute. And then as the story plays out, you kind of like, oh, okay. But I still say this is exactly the reason why I don't trust people. I'm like, you need to get rid of your trust issues. Do I?
Well, we're not going to go into it because then we'll be talking for a whole 30 minutes about it. But yeah, they all going to hell. Everybody on the cast and crew is going to hell. Straight to hell.
It was good.
Oh, okay.
Listen,
it was good until it wasn't.
If I decide to watch Bridgerton, or if I decide, it better be good. How many episodes? Is it one season?
Yeah, it's only right now because they're working on the second season.
And it's only 8 episodes?
Oh, I don't know. I don't work for. I think it's 10. I watched it a lot when it first came out.
I can do that.
Just give it a try, okay? That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking much. You already pay for Netflix, or just give it a try. It's up there. You have access to it. You know, and if you don't like it, okay, you get to look at that fine, light-skinned man, and then, you move on.
I want to watch Really Love, but I'm hearing it's an absolute snooze fest.
Oh, I mean,
I have not heard not one positive review other than the cast and crew is all melanin and it looks great. Like, okay, cool.
Here's my hot take on romance movies. Mm-hmm. They suck.
Wow. I disagree.
No, they suck. Because it's all dialogue, which is why they're always better as books. They're all dialogue. Does he love me? Oh, well, why wouldn't he say it? Oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, what is she thinking? Should I call her back? No, I'm not going to. It's so stupid. Why would you put that in a movie?
Because it's people that are like hopeless romantics, such as myself, like to see it played out. The love of two strangers.
Did you enjoy The Photograph?
I didn't see the photograph.
And why didn't you see The Photograph?
I don't know.
Because it looked like a boring love story.
No, like, y'all know I stand Issa Rae and I love me some Lakeith Stanfield, so I don't know why. Huh.
I didn't see it either.
Well, maybe that would be my Friday. I don't know.
Then you'll be bored to death.
Yeah, I don't want to be bored. So Martin Lawrence it is. Cool. I know I'll be entertained. Like,
oh my God.
I know I'll be entertained.
Oh my God. Why?
I know I'll be entertained.
Alrighty. I'll try my best, y'all. Maybe y'all can get at I'm done here. I'll wash my hands of this.
If y'all have some shows that you like, or shows or movies that you would like me to watch, I have no problem. Leave them below in the comments. Tag me in it, so I can see what's popping. And if it's not, I'm gonna get on the TikTok and be like, "Hey, yo, huh?" Or
2 thumbs way down. Yeah. Alrighty. So let's get into it.
Oh, child.
Let's get into this show. We have a list.
Yeah.
There is a list.
That's a list.
And that's really all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
So let's just kick it off with Texas passing SB 8 bill, which officially makes abortion illegal.
Just know that this podcast is not a fan of Texas. Until y'all get a new governor and change y'all ways, I'm good on it.
Yeah.
Like, really. Let's go to Houston. No. I did it again. So I'm going to take a step back. So there were actually 666 new Texas laws that went into effect as of September 1st. Of course, the most controversial one was the abortion law. It's ridiculous. I'm going to just read a few of them. Senate Bill 968 actually banned vaccine passports. Okay. Craziness. Lawmakers are actually discussing topics including changes to the bail system, limits transgender Texas from competing in school sports teams. It's a lot going on. Permitless carry. They allow Texans ages 21 and older to carry handguns without training and or a license as long as they are not legally prevented from doing so.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Okay. So the abortion restrictions. SB 8 prohibits abortions as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy. In lieu of government enforcement, private individuals can sue abortion providers, or people who assist abortions after an ultrasound can detect that lawmakers define as a fetal heartbeat. Embryos at this developmental stage don't possess a heart. Medical and legal experts say the sound Republican lawmakers are referring to is the motion of electrical pulses stimulated through muscle cells in a tube that will eventually become part of the heart. Additionally, the HB 1280 would outlaw abortion in Texas 30 days after any potential U.S. Supreme Court decision overturns Roe versus Wade.
This is terrible.
This is a lot going on. I'm just gonna read a little bit more because there were new developments that happened in regards to this new law that Texas has passed. So he's not going to force the law that Governor Abbott is going to change, is that he's not going to force victims of rape to give birth and vowing to eliminate all rapists.
So you understand it in terms of that way, but any other reason is just not acceptable for you. Oh my God. We've talked about this in terms of this before, and how, Roe v. Wade was up on the chopping block, and I'm going to say it again. The reason that Roe v. Wade went into effect was because prior to, women were harming themselves in ways unimaginable and unspeakable in order to get rid of children that they did not want, or that they knew would kill them, or that was causing them too much pain. There's a reason why Roe v. Wade was instilled, because it was necessary. And the hot topic on TikTok right now, I don't know if you've seen it, sis, is because seeing those numbers when we talked about the population and how the white population is decreasing, a lot of people are speculating that it's like they're trying to make this a white ethno state, and so in order to do that, what do?
Right. You
make abortion illegal.
I mean, that would not shock me if that was if that was going on behind the curtains. It wouldn't shock me at all. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. To be very honest, and I just want to kind of just kind of say a little more about when it comes to that 6-week mark, because a lot of people kind of get it twisted on how women find out that they're pregnant and how far along are you and things like that. So it bans an abortion once fetal cardiac activity can be detected, which can be as early as 6 weeks into a pregnancy, before many people are even aware that they are pregnant. Because pregnancy is measured from the first day of the last menstrual cycle, about 2 weeks before conception, victims of sexual assault have no more than 4 weeks to obtain abortions under the new law.
This is so terrible. And it really feels like men who don't even know how the female reproductive system works is they're making these they're writing these bills and passing them through.
It's always a man. Not always, but 98% of the time.
White women are so...
Yeah.
You are not...
Yeah. But these men, white, black, Hispanic, green, purple, red, telling women what they can and cannot do with their bodies, I've literally reached my wit's end.
Mm-hmm.
I am so tired of the conversation of what we can do with our bodies, what you would like us to do with our bodies, what you wouldn't like us to do with our bodies, hair, nails, makeup, clothes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's exhausting. I've been reading a lot about what's been going on in Texas, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting to me. And I feel type of way for definitely for women everywhere, but more so women in Texas, because what you're doing to them is saying that they do not have a voice. Mm-hmm. They don't have a choice. Oh, you have sex, you get pregnant, deal with it. That's not always the case. That's not always the case, because a lot of people be like, oh, you can get on birth control. Birth control is not the best thing for your body.
No, it's not.
Then you have condoms. Some women are even allergic to latex.
Yes, they are.
And latex is also not the best thing for your vagina. Mm-mm. There's a lot of stuff that comes on those condoms that are literally put inside of us. Like, that's why doctors are saying make sure you use the bathroom right after sex, so you can get all that nastiness out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't, if you're a woman, and definitely if you're a woman in the state of Texas.
Okay.
Just, I don't even know what to tell you.
Right. I did, and I brought this up to Sis because I thought this was really interesting, and this wasn't on my 2021 bingo card, that's for sure.
At all.
But Lyft decided to release a press statement, and I thought this was awesome. It's a little bit lengthy, so work with me here. They say, "Dear Lyft riders and drivers, a new Texas law, SB 8, threatens to punish drivers for getting people where they need to go. Specifically, women exercising their right to choose and to access the health care they need. We want to be clear. Drivers are never responsible for monitoring where the riders go or why. Imagine being a driver and not knowing if you are breaking the law by giving someone a ride. Similarly, riders never have to justify or even share where they are going and why. Imagine being a pregnant woman trying to get to a healthcare appointment and not knowing if your driver will cancel on you for fear of breaking a law. Both are completely unacceptable. This law is incompatible with people's basic rights to privacy, our community guidelines, the spirit of rideshare, and our values as a company. We are taking action on two fronts. 1, Lyft has created a driver legal defense fund to cover 100% of legal fees for drivers sued under SB 8 while driving on our platform. Riders and drivers, nothing about how you drive, ride, or interact with each other should change. Number 2, Texas SB 8 is an attack on women's right to choose. Lyft is donating $1 million to Planned Parenthood to help ensure that transportation is never a barrier to health care access." Yeah.
That is amazing.
Wonderful.
I'm not a Lyft user, but I might just download the app.
When I was calling the ride shares, I was using Lyft.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always been just an Uber girl.
Yes. So.
Wow.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And you know what? I feel like Texas is huge. Texas is a huge state. Like, you can drive in that state for 6 hours and still be in Texas.
Right.
And I feel like there are going to be lots of entities or things like that where people are going to be trying to, like, set up systems where they bus women out of the state, depending on where you're located, to go get abortions in other states.
Yeah. Because I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand it.
I just feel like it's going to be, this is a mess. And
the fact that they already are saying just in case Roe versus Wade gets overturned, like, that just shows you what is probably going to happen at any given moment.
And people are like, well, just stop having sex with men. Have you met men? There are rapists out here, y'all.
That shouldn't be.
And you're right. We should not.
Goal.
Yes, we should not have to come to that conclusion. That's crazy.
Women and men should be able to have consensual sex whenever they please. You okay? But, like,
oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like,
God.
if that is the answer to this, just stop having sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much for that.
In the meantime, the lawmakers who are putting these laws, they're the ones paying prostitutes and, all types of women to do whatever they want to do. Okay? That's what be killing me. You know what I'm saying? It's the lawmakers who are putting these laws into place. They have no, first of all, half of them got daughters, okay? And then at the same time, they're out here paying prostitutes and having sex with side chicks. Let one of them get pregnant. I bet you abortion will be legal so quick.
I've got some way more radicalized opinions. I won't state them here, but if you want to talk, find me later. But yeah, it's gonna be a mess, and it's all fun and games until the whore you smash on the side gets pregnant.
Exactly.
And they can't get abortions in your state.
Or your daughter gets pregnant.
Now what? And she's 16 years old.
Okay.
Talking about, well, me and Connor.
Yeah, we're
right.
in love.
Next topic.
Anyways.
Oh
my gosh.
You have the tea on this. Human rights campaign president fired.
So we pretty much thought that, like, you notice how, like, Andrew Cuomo just resigned and it was like, oh, okay, they got a new governor and it's like nobody's talking about nothing anymore. Like, it's a lot going on. So come to find out that, I mean, of course there were a lot of people that were advising Governor Cuomo on what he should do. And we reported on that. And the media, other media outlets are reporting about it. So this actually comes as a surprise, to be very honest. So the Human Rights Campaign has fired its president. His name is Alphonso David. He's actually the first black man to hold this title. He actually was fired following an investigation into his involvement in handling sexual harassment claims made against former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. So Human Rights Campaign, if you guys did not know, is an LGBTQ rights advocacy group. So it looks a little funny in the light, to be honest. Said that David, while president, assisted Cuomo's team in responding to allegations, which is in violation of the organization's policies and missions. At HRC, we are fighting to bring full equality and liberation to LGBTQ plus people everywhere. That includes fighting on behalf of all victims of sexual harassment and assaults. Yeah. So according to the Attorney General's report, David actually met with Lindsey Boland, who has accused Cuomo of sexual assault back in like 2018. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, according to his actual LinkedIn profile, he was serving as the chief counsel to the governor during this time. So, yeah.
Man, everybody is a weasel. Everybody is crooked. Everybody is crooked.
Yeah. It looks really, really bad. So they had to let him go. Like, you're fired. You're out of here. My thing is, when it comes to issues like that, like, and I'm even trying to figure out how someone, like, I mean, even like if they were friends, that's one thing. But for you to actually say, hey, like, we are counsel on this, like, what is your... There's even things like, I'm pretty sure, like, you've had friends that have might been involved in some nonsense. Maybe not this severe, but you already, you know what?
I'm good on that.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Because at the end of the day, it's either you or me, and you're not about to just drag me into some scandal.
Absolutely not.
Just because guilty by association. And that's exactly what's happening here with Alphonso David. So, damn. Guilty by association, like,
yeah, that's true. Birds of a feather
flock together, like, and the fact that you working for an advocacy group, it just does not look good, regardless of if this is of an LGBTQ matter or not.
Human rights.
Okay, so
damn.
Once again, this is why, and I think I said this last week or the week before. You need to be very, very careful with who you put in these certain positions.
Yeah.
Between political, business wise, do your research. Like, everybody, you want to give them a drug test? No, you need to give them a morals test. Who cares what you smoking? Do what you got to do. Just make sure you do it off campus.
Yeah.
What are your morals? Who are you as a person? Are you literally just trying to take this position to get higher in life? It's almost like Power. If you watch Power, that's exactly what was going on with Governor Tate and with Ghost.
Yeah.
He was using this, he used Angela and everybody else to get where he needs to go, and look where he got him. Killed. Okay, by his own son.
Oof.
Okay? So just I think a lot of people need to just pay very close attention to who you putting in these top places.
I mean, and that's hard, because you don't know everybody's background story or whatever, but I don't know, dog. Like, just keep your eyes on it.
Honestly.
Keep your eyes on it.
Honestly. Like this next case.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. So it's been real quiet about the Ahmad Aubrey case. We do know that, his two killers are being tried. Mm-hmm. There's no way of getting out of it. You literally hunted this man down for no reason other than the fact that he is black. And this kind of goes back to what we were just talking about paying attention to who's in high places. Yeah. So the actual former prosecutor in Ahmad Aubrey's death has actually been indicted on several charges: a violation of oath of public officer and obstruction and hindering a law enforcement officer. Not looking good.
Oh my God.
Basically, they're accusing Jackie Johnson, who was then the district attorney for Glenn County, Georgia. They're accusing her of showing favor and affection. Keyword, affection, to one of the men now charged with killing Ahmad Aubrey, and for directing police officers not to arrest another suspect. I mean,
y'all are going to hell.
Literally. Straight
to hell.
Yeah. So all three of the men have been charged with murder. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Ms. Johnson is charged with violation of oath of public officer and obstruction and hindering a law enforcement officer.
Put that hoe in jail too.
Yeah. The indictment said that Ms. Johnson failed to treat Ahmad Aubrey and his family fairly and with dignity by not disclosing that she had sought the assistance of another district attorney before recommending that he take over the case. She actually recused herself because Gregory McMichael had worked in her office. She also knowingly and willingly directed two Glenn County police officers not to arrest Travis McMichael, the man, the third man charged in the case, contrary to the laws of said state.
Damn.
I mean,
this is absolutely terrible, and it's so sad.
It really is.
Oh my God.
It really is. I mean, stuff like this happens. And unfortunately, I know black people, we you can't go to the police. You can't do this. You can't do that. But at the end of the day, when stuff like this happens, the next people that you're going to hear from is district attorneys, lawyers. And unfortunately, they may not look just like you. So, I mean, look at what's going on in Kentucky with Breonna Taylor. He looked like us, and we still got some bullshit charges.
Cool.
Okay? So, regardless of what it is, think about who's being put in these positions. She was the district attorney. So imagine how many other Ahmad Aubreys there were that are being hunted down and killed for no reason.
I just get so frustrated because these stories, like, even though the years change, these stories don't. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure like our older listeners can really vouch for that, in terms of hearing them and whatnot. But it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to say I feel defeated, but I'm like,
no, I get that.
Like, how do we, like, what to do? Like,
what do you do next?
Like, how do you, everyone says, well, be a part of the system, but you cannot, like, white supremacy, racism, like, it is nothing's more American than that.
Yeah.
That's as American as apple pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
No, it's very frustrating. I don't really know what else to say either, because it's just like, the good thing about this is that his murderers were tried and they're being charged with a murder. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But like I said, the next Ahmaud Arbery, the next Breonna Taylor, the next George Floyd, the next Trayvon Martin, the next the list go. I'm tongue tied because the list is so lengthy. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, there will be another one, and it's not shocking to me if this happens again. Like, because that one district attorney is a secret racist, or that one district attorney who's black feels like they need to cater to the status quo, instead of doing what's right. So, damn, I swear I'm gonna go to law school.
Do it.
Because I'm so tired of hearing stuff like this. Like,
do it. Do it.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're sorry we're so somber today. It's just a lot.
Yeah, it'll brighten up soon.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay hopeful, you guys. A San Antonio elementary school was hiding the teacher's positive COVID test. Texas. San Antonio, Texas.
Texas.
Let me find this article for a second.
Ciao.
That's just your. Okay, here we go. Yes. Sorry about that. So, a group of teachers at a North San Antonio elementary school have tested positive for COVID-19, though the school staff did not alert the community at large. All kindergarten teachers at Kinder Ranch Elementary tested positive.
Damn, how many kindergartens they got?
I know, right?
Damn. Like, what?
A screenshot shared on a Facebook page shows an email from an unnamed Kinder Ranch teacher encouraging everyone to wear a mask at the school following the positive cases. And
Too late.
Right, like the damage is done. The Canyon Lake News website also spoke to a Kinder Ranch parent who volunteers at the school and asked to remain anonymous. She says the Kinder Ranch parents have relied on each other for information due to a lack of communication from school officials. The parent also says this update came from another parent of a kindergarten student and not the district.
Jesus Christmas.
Child. So, a new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
You have to, oh my God.
Right.
This is the issue about wanting to get everybody back into, let's back outside. Let's go back into schools. Let's go back in the office. Like,
nah. No.
What is it like? Only 30-something% of people in the population, like altogether, is vaccinated, right? It's not a big number, right?
It's not. I think it's somewhere like in like the 40s or like low 50s. I think actually high 40s maybe.
That means the other 60 or so % of people just walking around here like.
And that's because of states like Texas. I mean, your governor just banned a vaccine passport. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got Alabama who don't give a shit. Mississippi that don't care. Louisiana who don't care.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Is this not crazy?
It really is. Like, especially when it comes to some of the things that I'm hearing about what these parents have to go through. Actually, my cousin was dealing with that. You know, Thank God the test came back negative. However, she had to get a letter from the school like a whole week later. They mailed a letter talking about some COVID cases. Then come to find out that you have to go to, and this was in Georgia. She was telling me that she had to take them back to the doctor so the doctor can write a note saying that they actually had symptoms in order to keep them out of school. Because basically you cannot return to, like, even though you have a negative COVID test, you can't come back to school. So like if your symptom is just like, oh, I got a runny nose. Yeah. You still can't come back to school. Wow. I actually saw somebody tweet that here in Charlotte in Mecklenburg County, their daughter was dealing with, you know.
This is crazy. I
saw in Georgia, a coworker of mine, her daughter works in a hospital. They went from 17 COVID patients to 198. Their youngest is 3 months old. The other is, I think, 11 months old and is getting ready to be put on life support.
Let me tell you right now, if I was a parent and I found out some crap like that happened at the school, I'm pulling the toolie out on somebody because someone needs to be responsible. That's absolutely disgusting. 3 months old.
But I feel bad because it's like, I feel bad for the kids because these kids, guess where the babies got COVID from? Their parents.
Stupid ass parents. Because
their parents refused to get vaccinated. I have already established a law for myself. I am not hanging around unvaccinated people. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
If you're not vaxxed, just call me. Just call me and text me. I still answer the phone.
I don't want to be around you. I really don't. Right. That's no.
I paid the bill. We're not doing it. I paid the bill. Is on. Might as well use it.
We're not doing it.
Don't come around me.
Like, I'm not gonna risk my health just to go to Taco Tuesdays or
tacos aren't even that great.
Whoa.
Neither are Tuesdays.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Tacos are amazing, but not that amazing. Like
for COVID,
it's not that serious. I'm seeing some of these restaurants that are packed to capacity here in Charlotte. One of my favorites is Southbound. It's on South Boulevard. They have great tacos. Giving very much going there on a Wednesday at like 11 a.m.
Oh my!
Because pass by there on a Saturday night? Absolutely not.
Y'all out of control.
I mean, South End on a Saturday night, regardless, is ridiculous. But it's just like, yo, y'all gotta relax.
Y'all are out of control.
Relax.
This is the last political story. I'll let Sis take this away. She's the one who found this story.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. So, Jesus. This is still somebody he actually has not been caught. There was a woman, who murdered 29-year-old Gabrielle Alnuts over the Labor Day weekend. And he is actually still on the loose. Ridiculous. She was actually found dead in an art studio in Charlotte's NoDa community. Her killer was 29-year-old Malik Moore. Yeah, according to police, Gabrielle actually traveled to Charlotte from New Orleans to escape Hurricane Ida. She is also a ceramist and youth instructor with the New Orleans Academy of Fine Arts.
Wow.
He's facing charges of murder, first-degree burglary, and kidnapping, and is considered to be armed and dangerous. So our Charlotte listeners, please be on the lookout for this man. Police are also saying that he is that he takes the railway a lot.
Oh, the light rail?
The light rail, yeah. So please be on the lookout. So it looks like, oh gosh.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Yeah. This man's on a rampage. This is the same day shortly before 12 p.m. Officer responded to an assault on the Greenway of North Davison Street. Upon arrival, the victim stated that she was punched in the face with a closed fist by an unknown suspect.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous.
That is absolutely terrible.
They also responded to commercial breaking and entering at the Exchange on East 36th Street. So it was just a lot going on. Labor Day weekend.
Child.
So yeah, but this man, his name is again Malik Moore.
Did they have a picture of him up there?
They do. Oh. Go to WBTV or Queen City Nerve. They definitely been talking about this. So yeah.
Oh my God! Rest in peace to that young lady.
Really, 29 years old, came here to escape Ida,
Hurricane Ida,
and was murdered for no reason.
That's terrible.
No reason at all.
That's absolutely terrible. Okay. Well, remember, you can find news. I hate to say that. News like this and more on itstheblock.com. It's the block. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, black excellence, politics, us. That's where you need to be. This is where we at. That's where you need to be. Period. So we got a couple of things. I'm trying to share my screen so you guys, so I can, kind of be appropriate and show y'all. Okay, here we go. So recently, over this past weekend, right?
Literally.
This past weekend.
Labor Day weekend, we found out that Michael K. Williams, I got the picture up here so I can see him. Michael K. Williams, best known as Omar from The Wire, but he was recently on the most recent season, actually the only season of Lovecraft Country, passed away. I don't think there's been any updates in terms of like what it was that he and this is also, we'll get into like how this is kind of like a messy, kind of messy because like the New York Post is where I saw it and they were saying like, well, he had like drug paraphernalia all around his apartment or whatever. But that isn't to say that he passed away from drugs. You know what I'm saying? And we really just want our people to be... When you write about black people and you insinuate that they're on drugs, it's racist. It's fucking racist. Yeah. Yeah. Just because there was drug paraphernalia in his home does not mean that that's the reason that he passed away. They're using the drug fentanyl. They're saying that was the drug of his choice. Now, again, Michael K. Williams has had drug issues in the past, but that does not mean that is the reason why he passed away. This man was such a talent.
Yeah, he was.
He was such a talent. There's been so many things that he's been in. I can't even name them all.
He was amazing. He was like an amazing actor. Like he was just wonderful. And it's really, really sad. Like it's been like really, I don't want to say cool, but it's really been nice to see everybody who's like met him and posting their pictures with him, and really just speaking so highly of him. Like,
I have not seen out one bad report of Michael K. Williams.
Well, except for that asshole 50 Cent.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
That man going to hell.
Let me tell you something. I like 50 Cent's music, but Curtis Jackson, not a nice man. For you to post this on Instagram.
What does it say?
It's a picture of Michael K. Williams, and it says, "Hey, if you didn't get a chance to see Raising Canaan, check it out. Fentanyl is a hell of a drug." The hashtags don't got nothing to do with Michael K. Williams. He's just a dick. Like, I'm sorry. Like, 50 Cent he is a 48-year-old bully. Okay?
Man, child.
I'm sorry. First of all, Raising Canaan, it don't even slap like that. Power was one thing. The Lil Tyreek spinoff, that was one thing. This other, I don't know why we need a story about Raising Canaan anyway. He dead. Canaan was killed in Power, so why do we give a shit? I'm just trying to figure this out.
Right. So yeah, he's a jerk.
He don't even like his own kids.
And there you go. Really,
if you don't bang with your own son, and your son don't even like, you're not a nice person.
You're not a nice person. You're not a nice dude.
And this was a kid that you had when you was broke.
Son.
Just trash. So like, rest in peace to Michael K. Williams.
Absolutely, you will be missed.
Literally, he was just on the BET Awards giving paying
homage.
Yeah, homage to DMX.
Yep.
Like literally.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah.
I don't know. Very sad.
Very, very sad. You know what else is sad? Balenciaga, you're going right to jail. You're going to jail, and you're going to hell. Here we go.
This feels racist.
That used to sag their pants.
This feels very racist, guys. Balenciaga. Kai! They have woven the boxers inside the trouser. Kai!
Child, what in the absolute...
Now y'all gentrifying hood shit?
These white brands are so audacious that you have to laugh at it. Not the boxers, the top of the boxers woven into the sweatpants to make it look like they are already...
I don't have any words. I have no words.
Listen, God rest his soul, but Paul Mooney said it. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga.
Period.
And that might be one of the greatest quotes ever. Because it's relatable and it is true.
There were laws actually being passed in different states about pants sagging. I think New Jersey was one of them.
Yes, it was.
So for y'all to have this, and then y'all, I bet you they'll have this on somebody's runway with a white person wearing them.
Yo, everybody wants to be hood culture, gang culture. Like, you're not that guy. You're not that guy.
You're not. And that's fine. That's okay.
Yo, if you're white,
I never
just be
will
white.
Understand people that want to set trips something that they're not a part of. I never will get that. And that's me coming from Long Island. I cannot tell you how many people I grew up with. When I say I'm from Long Island, I was born and raised in Long Island. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in Brooklyn and moved to Long Island when I was born and raised on Long Island, New York. I cannot tell you how many people I have yearbooks, elementary school yearbooks, kids I went to school with that will claim Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, the Bronx so quick.
Same.
And it makes me sick to my stomach. Stop it.
You look ridiculous.
Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. You're not. You were in my 4th grade class. And up until high school. You're not. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with saying you have a front yard.
It's not.
It's really nothing wrong with that.
It's not. It's not a problem. Y'all want to be hood and gangsters so bad, but you're not about that life.
Until it's really time for you to be hood and gangster.
Yes. Yeah. Stuff that weed in your booty hole.
You want to be from the Bronx? Go to the Bronx at 2:00 in the morning. Let me know how it is.
Get knifed up.
You don't see the Bronx getting gentrified. Now, Harlem, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx is a different type of, okay? It's a different type of place. I want no parts of it.
None.
Besides
None.
Cardi B. Cardi B don't even want no parts of it. She don't live there no more.
Exactly.
I get it.
Ask the people there if they want to be there.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't think so.
Speaking of not wanting to be there, good news for Britney Spears.
Woo woo.
Woo, 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 woo. Her trash daddy,
Oh my gosh.
he is trash, has decided to step down, right?
Yes. I got the report here. So he actually filed a petition early this week to end his daughter's conservatorship. Yeah, he's been in charge of her estate for more than 13 years. Yeah, the petition states that his daughter is entitled to have his court now seriously consider whether this conservatorship is no longer required.
It's
No,
not.
it's not. She's almost 40 years old.
Right.
Or is she 40 years old?
She's getting close because Beyonce's old as hell now, too.
Yeah, she just turned 40 over the weekend.
So I'm sure she's close.
Yeah. Like, the filing went on to say that Britney Spears' circumstances have changed to such an extent that grounds for an establishment of a conservatorship made no longer. She's 39.
Okay.
She's 39. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Congrats, Britney.
Ooh, when is the documentary coming out?
Sis about to wow out.
I am front row.
Sis about to wow out.
I am front row.
She about to be pregnant and everything all in like the next year.
Okay. I'll give it 6 months.
She's like, I'm pregnant and I'm doing a tour.
While I'm pregnant.
And I will be like, take my money, sis.
Okay.
Because
I'm on tour and I'm in Vegas for residency.
Yes. Yeah, I'm doing it all.
Giving birth. I'll be back.
Yes.
Please.
Love it. Love that for you, Britney.
Please.
Love that for you, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so, okay. This next thing, should I play the clip first or do you want to like?
Yeah, you can play the clip.
Okay, y'all. This is
a mess.
It's a hot mess.
It's a mess.
Right behind them.
By the way, when you mentioned that the UK was ahead of us, they were. Do you know that the slave owners were compensated? After they lost their quote-unquote property, the government compensated slave owners.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so when people talk about reparations, do they really want to have that conversation? Because, like it or not, slavery was legal. And so their property, their legal property, was taken away from them after the Civil War. So you could make an argument that the people that are owed reparations, and not only just black people, but also the people whose quote property, close quote, was taken away after the end of the Civil War.
Girl. So that man is Larry Elder. Sis, you want to take that away?
Yeah. I just don't understand why. First, I just want to say I'm really tired of y'all. Like, this is y'all fault. Y'all gave Candace Owens a platform, and now we're stuck with this hoe.
That and them split ends. It's all your fault.
She had a baby, and she still has not gotten her hair done.
It's not realistic. How do you still have split ends?
Oh my god!
You have a bob because your ends are split. Length retention means you got to go get them ends trimmed, sis. I'm sorry, this isn't a roast session for Candace Owens.
It can be though.
Anytime.
Not a problem.
It's not.
Y'all send her this.
Period.
Tell her we said so.
Yes. Go ahead, sis.
Okay, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so Larry Elder, who is actually on the docket to becoming California's next governor. Oh. So, what did we say about knowing your candidates? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So yeah, he was on the Candace Owens show and he was talking about, slave owners should be getting reparations as well as black people. And it's just really, yeah. Basically, the topic got started after Owens claimed that the U.S. was one of the first countries to ban the slave trade. According to reports, however, Denmark was the first country to ban the importation of enslaved people in 1803, followed by Britain in 1807, and then the U.S. in 1808. The United States was also one of the last countries to abolish slavery, followed by Cuba and Brazil. Yeah.
So he was wrong.
Yeah, she was really wrong, and he was pretty much just educating her, because he was saying that the British government compensated slave owners with substantial amounts of money, preventing a civil war from breaking out in the country like it did in the United States. However, according to Center for the Study of Legacies of British Slavery, the British government distributed $20 million in compensation to former slave owners after abolishing slavery. So American slave owners in D.C. also received reparations after passing the District of Columbia Compensated Emancipation Act in 1862. Then President Abraham Lincoln paid former slave owners in the district around $300 per enslaved person.
And nobody trying to hear all that. Don't nobody want to hear about no slave owners being owed reparations.
Listen, California.
Don't nobody want to hear all that.
Okay.
Like, y'all keep trying to, like, show us, like, what was it like from the slave? Nobody cares.
Yeah, it's not. It's just not. Just stop. Just stop.
Y'all saying anything y'all can to get these white people on your side to vote for y'all. It's like, wow, it's disgusting. Y'all are low. Y'all at the bottom of the barrel. You're going to hell.
Bottom.
Right to the bottom.
Bottom. Because, but again, like I said, we wouldn't have had this conversation if Candace Owens didn't have a show.
Listen, y'all decided to put them split ends on broadcast, and it's your fault.
Like, what is her? I'm curious. Is like what her, like what platform is actually hosting her show?
Could you imagine seeing them split ends in high definition? Oh my God!
The Candace Owens show.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
Where is she at? Daily Wire. Oh, it's just a podcast?
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, girl. That's cool.
Oh.
Fun stuff.
Season 1.
Anywho.
Right.
We're gonna run through these real quick.
Bird.
Robert E. Lee statue taken down in Richmond recently. Good.
About time.
Right. In Richmond too. Wow.
About time.
Yeah.
About time.
Good for them.
Keep it going.
Great. We love to see it.
Keep it going.
I don't have any details on this because I don't listen to either, but Kanye and Drake album drops. They dropped some albums.
Yes, so Kanye, I know y'all been seeing Kanye, whatever he was doing in Atlanta, whatever. He finally dropped his Donda album, which is an ode to his late mother, Dr. Donda West. I have not listened to it. I'm not going to listen to it. Apparently, it was all over the place. Like, all over the place. So... doesn't shock me, but I think it did make like number 2 on the Spotify list. So
is it a gospel album?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is straight Kanye. So we had Sunday service. All over the place. All over the place. I mean, he's an artist, so people dabble in different entities, but it's like I don't know what's happening with that. However, over in Drake land, Drake dropped his new album, Certified Lover Boy, after promising that it was going to drop in January. He finally dropped it for Labor Day weekend. I gave it a listen. I actually thought it was really good. Was it memorable? No.
Ooh. Well, my Twitter timeline couldn't tell because everybody's just too sexy.
Yeah. I mean, that song was great, but it's nothing is... If you ask real Drake fans, like, name your favorite song off of So Far Gone, do it. Shoot, a real Drake fan, name your favorite song off the Think Good Thoughts. You know what I mean? Off of Views, off of his debut album, off of Nothing Was the Same, off of Take Care, off of, you know what I'm saying? Like, then this one.
Maybe you just need to keep listening to it and let it grow on you. How many times have you listened to it? Just once?
Twice.
Oh.
I listened to it twice. I mean, it is good. Don't get me wrong. There was only one song that I did not like. Shockingly enough, with Ty Dolla $ign. So we finally have a bad Ty Dolla $ign feature.
That's not. It must be 2021. That never happened.
Because I've never heard a bad Ty Dolla $ign, but I was like, oh, they could have kept this one off.
Dang, son.
They could have kept that one off. So yeah, shout outs to but again, in his marketing genius, he had a cover of all pregnant emojis. So what does every company do? They make they take their brand and do something with it. So
yeah, it even made his way to Book Talk. Damn.
You can't escape him.
Unfortunately.
He is who he is. You want to go see Drake in concert when he...
No.
Dang. No?
No. I'm good. You know what? When I saw him at Homecoming that year, that was it. I was like, oh, don't need to experience that no more.
Dang, I've seen him in concert 3 times. I've seen him 3 times.
Wow.
He puts on a great show. I will say that. He puts on a great show. So.
Yeah.
You know.
So good for him and them. Great. Good job, guys. Love it. Yay. Go get money. Woo. Too sexy and all that stuff. Awesome. Way to go, guys. Totally love it.
Girl. Craziness.
2 more things left on the list here. This week, you know, I want to show you guys this because this is the same high school where Kendrick Johnson was murdered at. That was the young boy who was wrapped up in that
yes.
school. Was it
the mat? The
yes.
wrestling mat.
They have a student morale issue there at this school. So I'm gonna just show you guys this clip really quick. Yeah. Child.
If you're mad because you don't have a flag, just say that. That's what it gave. That's the kind of vibes it gave.
Yeah, it was like
I want one.
Right, like listen, and those be the ones like they be like undercover gay. Like,
yeah,
if you gay, just say that.
I have said that. Like, I said that back in high school. I was like, people that are like extremely homophobic, I really did think that they are curious, and they can't. You know, they just can't come to grips with it.
We accept you. Come in. The door is open. If you gay, just be gay.
Yeah. It's just like this little Boosie situation. You know what I was thinking about?
That nigga's gay.
It would be... Because I already think Lil Nas X, whoever his marketing team is, spot on.
Me and my mom was talking about that. She was in the way that he has a little pregnant stomach. I'm like, I think, like I said, I told her, I think it's marketing genius.
Marketing genius. You know what would be amazing?
What?
If Lil Boosie made it on her debut album.
Please.
Listen.
Please.
I'm just saying.
If Boosie is on the album, I will have to leave Earth.
I said it first. Because I'm like, yo, it don't make no sense how this dude Boosie literally has Lil Nas X notifications on his phone. Something is telling me that this is we about to get the plot twist of the year if Lil Boosie's on this man's album.
Let me tell you something. If Boosie is on that album, somebody call up Jeff Bezos and ask him if he got extra space on that ship, because I'm out of here. Are you kidding me?
And I'm be sitting here like, told y'all. Think about it. Think about it.
Yo,
this whole time been straight.
When does this album come out?
The 17th.
Can you see the track list? Because you know how I don't know.
Oh, on Apple Music.
Yes, you can like see like the track list and stuff.
Let's see.
By the way, Aaliyah's second album is coming out this Friday on all platforms.
I'll believe it when it actually drops.
It's there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I already got it downloaded and ready.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, so can you see it? The track list.
Jack Harlow, Doja Cat, Elton John, Megan Thee Stallion. Feature Megan Thee Stallion and who? Miley Cyrus. These features are mid. But
Doja Cat might be fun though.
Besides the Jack Harlow, Call My Name.
He not on it. But that would have been good though.
He got Elton John on here. That is freaking amazing.
Because Elton John was like, yes.
Like, that is amazing.
Elton John's like, yes.
You know what? Only 15 songs, 42 minutes. Like, I like that.
That's pretty good.
I like that. I can't. And that's not even a cover. The cover is this.
Yeah. I love him.
I thought the cover was a pregnancy thing.
No, he just, remember when he had the big fake boobs and he was walking around with them big fake titties?
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's just doing that again. I think I love him so much. Like, he's just like, I'm gonna just keep trolling y'all and making y'all mad so y'all can keep talking about me so
Honestly,
people can know about the album.
Exactly.
I love it.
Maybe he's on a remix or something. I'm putting it out there. That Lil Boosie and Lil Nas is gonna do. It's gonna be like some Eminem, Elton John ish at the Grammys.
Boosie's not good enough to be invited to the Grammys.
If Lil Nas X said he's coming, he'll be there. Let's be honest.
Oh my God.
And if Lil Boosie's team was smart enough, they'd be like, okay, wait a minute, let's think about this here.
Well, Lil Boosie has to stop being homophobic for 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
So yeah,
it's like, dude.
Okay, our last story for the episode is I would like to call a cautionary tale, okay? We are in what people like to deem the great resignation, where people are just up and quitting their jobs because they're like, yeah, I've been working for a pandemic and I deserve better. This is a cautionary tale, okay? This young boy... Oh, please don't make me laugh.
It's a goofy tale.
This is a goofy tale, but it's like, a lot of y'all youngsters be out here like, I'm going to quit my job with nothing backed up. So I'm going to play this clip for y'all.
Child.
I'll play this clip for y'all, and then we can go from there.
Wait, it's a story. I'm interested. It's a story. I just talked to Logan Paul. I mean, like, he was just being nice, and I get it. Media, whatever, he has to be nice.
No.
Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22. I do make $100,000. That's cool. And I want to...
He job hired.
Wait, let it.
I want to act. I want to do these things. I'm going to break down right now. Oh, I'm sitting in the cast. I don't even know what to do. Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but we're not the closest. And I don't have really close friends. You know, there's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying to do. Just watch the clip, okay?
Sneak anything?
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No,
Wait,
it's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like
here?
on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak videos.
I'm sorry. I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like, I just needed to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to talk about trying to get a job. Like, I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 70 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need
give
a
you a
mentor.
job? Well, why would I do that?
I want to be like. I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I bet I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need
connections, and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got amigos.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk, Ohio.
You're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content. Do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Try to make a step.
Child, I saw that video. And first of all, like,
yo.
there's so many parts.
So many moving parts.
I think this is a skit. I think this guy, I don't really think he was actually crying. I actually don't think he was. I need the backstory.
If it is real, first of all, my man was 22 years old making $100K. Bitch. Someone needs to call you a bitch and it'll be me.
I mean, honestly.
First of all, why not just take a couple days off to go up there?
Bruh.
$100K. I think a lot of y'all don't realize how many people in America aren't making $100K right now.
There's people not even making 50.
Right now. Y'all are out of control. Second of all, he's talking about I want to do media. Yeah, I did some dances on TikTok. Media is completely different. We probably would have had a better chance of getting a job with Logan Paul. I'm just trying to say, like,
honestly. Wait, so okay, let me get it. So Logan Paul is the boxer, right?
I think so.
Jake Paul is the one that was doing splits.
Yeah. Don't get me lying.
Girl, first of all, I had no idea that there were two of them until this video.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about the house.
Logan Paul is the boxer and the one who was doing splits. I don't know.
So then who was Jake Paul?
He's the younger brother, but I think he's just
Jake from State Farm?
All right.
But videos like this, like Goof Troop. I will say this, I don't know much about Logan Paul, but I respect his response. I really do. He said, you don't have no friends? He said, go make some content with your friends and then get back at me. Like, okay, like,
yo.
Don't tell me. Like, he said, I need to mentor my damn self. You want me to?
Right.
What? Logan Paul just getting clout. Let's be honest. Nobody knew who this kid was two years ago.
Yes, they was. Logan Paul was huge on Vine.
Oh.
And that's how he got all those followers on YouTube.
Oh. Well, see, look, I'm educated today.
Yeah. No, Logan Paul was huge on Vine. That's how he got his following from Vine. So he's been around for a while.
Oh, well, then shout out to him to be able to do, to dabble in different things. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But homeboy from Ohio, maybe you need to take a page out of Mark Phillips' book. Mark Phillips, got all his friends and does videos and has gotten the check from LeBron, J. Cole, everybody that he was in his video know who this kid is. So
he just need to do the work. Everybody wants to be famous and all that and not do the work.
Girl.
Listen, the influencer is dying. I know you don't want to hear it, but it's gonna die soon.
Like that whole I believe the children of the future, they're not. They're not the future. They're not.
Yo!
They're not if you're doing goof shit like this and thinking it's gonna be cool. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but that's just the truth. They're not the future if you're doing some bullshit like this and thinking that your career is going to get started just based off of TikTok.
I'm weak. You have to do the work.
Stop teaching your kids. Stop making your kids TikTok's accounts and make sure that they know the ABCs in Spanish or something. Mm-hmm. Like those kids are the future. But these kids, 22 years old, first of all, you got no friends.
It's not realistic. And you left a job where you make $100K a year. That's the clown. That's so clown. That's the clownery.
I know jobs. Like I know a lot of people that have quit. I don't know a lot of people, but I've read a lot. People that have quit. Jobs. But like, do you got a savings? Like your check-ins and your savings, and sometimes the save. You know what I mean?
You
like
only quit a job when you have something guaranteed coming up next.
Yeah. Did you jump in his DMs, let him know that you was coming? Anything?
My man's went out there on a whim because he been watching too many "You Can Do It" videos. No, you can't. Oh, you can't. Stop letting these YouTube people listen. There's always going to be a black bald man who's hella ripped telling you can do it. I'm here to tell you that no, you cannot. Not without the work, baby. No, you can't.
Like, and that's like,
I swear to God,
that's on period. Like. You think we just gonna quit our jobs because we went viral on TikTok a few times? No!
That's not how it works,
baby. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. And that's why I said the kids are not the future, because y'all out here telling your kids that the picture on the refrigerator is cute when it's not. Go back and do it again.
Yo. F.
Does this look pretty? No.
Don't.
What is that supposed to be?
It sucks.
It's a house. What house?
Oh.
They don't even do the TikTok dances right. Like, just no. Stop.
Stop lying.
And goofball over here.
Hate to see it.
His face was like, you gonna, what? Like, what?
Yo. I love it. I love it.
Of all the, like, my thing is like, this is no shade to Logan Paul. Mm-hmm. But of all the celebrities to quit your job for, you get what I mean?
I'm telling you.
If I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna go see Megan Thee Stallion. Rihanna. You know what I mean? Somebody that's on the Forbes list.
Child.
Hell, Floyd Mayweather. Like, so.
Money Mayweather.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hell, I'll go to Ray J. Okay?
That man will keep a job.
Steve Harvey. Somebody.
That was funny. Child.
Girl.
So, yeah, that is. Girl. Yo. That mortals, don't quit your job.
These kids is not the future.
Do not quit your day job. You might end up on social media crying about how you didn't get the job.
But you know what's crazy though? That's why I think it's slightly a hoax, because I bet you $5 that he has a somebody either offer him a job or he about to be on somebody's something.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now.
We shall see.
I guarantee you.
We shall see.
I guarantee you.
What I was trying to see if we had any reviews, and we don't. Y'all suck. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Am I?
We choose violence today.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
What's up with that? Like, y'all were doing so good.
Y'all was doing really well. And then it just went to the
It's because we didn't have a lip service question?
Because y'all didn't answer that last week.
Okay.
Anyway, so thank you guys so much for checking out this week's episode. We are on check it out.
Yep.
Check it out. Social medias. We are on Twitter at HeadWrappPod, on Instagram at Headwraps and Lipsticks. Check out our Facebook page, Headwraps and Lipsticks, the podcast. Or you can go to our website, www.headwrapsandlipsticks.com, where we have t-shirts and crew necks that are for sale but not on sale. We're Remember, we are still trying to get this studio, so the GoFundMe link is in the description box below. But if you don't want to do GoFundMe, the Cash App is down there as well. Don't forget that we're also on itstheblock.com. It's the block. Lifestyle, culture, arts, entertainment, black excellence, us. Remember that you can find them on Twitter and Instagram at _itstheblock.
Yes.
Lastly, we are on a bunch of platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and TikTok. Yes.
I love TikTok.
And I believe that's it for me.
Yeah.
All right, sis.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and tell your joke.
Okay. I have a joke. This one's coming from a listener. Oh my God. So y'all sending me the jokes. I need y'all to send in them reviews and answer lip service question.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. But I appreciate y'all sending me the jokes. So, here we go. Okay, sis.
Oh, God.
Which body part always loses?
I don't know.
Defeat. Get it? Thank you, Charles, for sending that over to me. Oh,
wow.
Damn. Oh.
That nigga just talked my ear off like 2 days ago for an hour.
I'm sorry.
This is exactly why I be ignoring his phone calls.
Damn, don't do Charles.
No,
Thank you, Charles.
I'm doing him just like that.
Thank you. Okay, if sis don't answer, you can hit me up. I'll listen.
Yeah, don't
you be sending me good jokes, and I love it. You can hit me up anytime, friend.
Yeah, because you're done over here.
Damn. Defeat. I thought that was so funny.
It was stupid.
It was cute. He said another one. What does a house wear?
What?
Address.
It's just getting so hard, you guys. Like, I really don't know how much longer I can do this. It's getting almost like unbearable. Almost like unbearable. Like, I just don't know how much longer I can do this. It's so
snap!
This is a stressful work environment.
Oh gosh.
So yeah.
But you wouldn't quit if you make it 100K though.
Do you know what? I know mine. Okay, listen, I know how to make the right choice. You know what I'm saying?
Top of that over here.
Okay, that ain't no problem. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace out.
Bye.